expenses. Any other expenses like with your children? College? Okay. College. Okay. What we're going to do now, I have a quick activity I want you to do. What you just written down is your financial baggage. I want you to take your pen and use your left hand to do it. Write what you just wrote with your change hand. If your left hand, change hand. And write on the other side. Take a second. On the other side, what you wrote on the first, but you changed your hand. If you wrote it with your left hand, switch to the right hand. If you wrote it with your right hand, switch to the left hand. Because in order to get out of debt, you have to be willing to change. And it's not going to be easy to change. Just like it's not easy to write what you're doing now, it's going to be difficult. I have done a few activities with getting out of debt. When I started the process, I started as a student of Lonnie Matthews. I was interested in learning how to get out of debt, teach kids about finance and things like that. So I approached him to work with the kids. I figured if he can teach elementary kids, I can learn too. So I had him to come in to teach me all about money. And we started with the basics, learning about money. And the first book that he recommended to me was Rich Dad, Poor Dad. He told me I had to change my thinking about money. So I started, and I wasn't a reader. At the time when I first met him, I was not one to just read for leisure. I read for school, that was it. And I started picking up books, reading and self-educating myself about finance. And that was over 10 years ago. Then I decided I wanted to go back to school. And I decided, okay, I'm going back to school to work on my PhD in management and organizational leadership. I decided, as part of my dissertation, I would compile a tool that I've been using to get out of debt to try to empower other people to do the same. I came up with the DIVA'S Journal. The model is very simple. You journal and write down everything that you're doing with your finance. Every day, even if it's just a simple notation of what you did with your money. Say, for instance, yesterday I spent $53 in loss. I wanted to get some extra samples for the summer. I had some extra money, and I wrote it down to a T, $53 in the journal. Well, with the journal also, I have affirmations because I'm a strong believer that if you keep saying it every day, you will start believing it, and you will eventually change your behavior. So I have in my journal affirmation. I am a good diva. I want to diva everything, diva lifestyle, everything. So I start with good because good is getting out of debt. A true diva is debt free. And I wanted to make sure that other people, as they decide that they want to get out of debt, they had something that was easy. It's not one of those hard, complicated principles. It's very simple. You have a budget, like Lonnie said. If you're not writing it down and giving every dollar where it's going to go, it's just going. And with the Good DIVA'S Journal, the first thing you do every month is you set your budget, then you do your goals. And your goals doesn't have to be long and elaborate. At the beginning of the year, we do, okay, what do you want to accomplish? You write it down. Write it down and make it happen is a book that I read a couple of years ago. Very profound. Even though you say you want to do these things, when you start writing it down and you look these things,